Welcome to part one of walking on the Ryerson Station State Park. And I just got a bunch of pictures trying to get the perfect picture of of me with a bell tower behind me. Because today our topic is going to be, we're now in 5 wars now. And also it's going to be about how I'm a knight of honor. Like this morning I was chatting with friends of mine online, as I do every morning. That's why I don't walk at sunrise like I want to all the time, but I like to fight the information war in the morning and talk to my friends if they're online and stuff. So yeah, I don't know, like I said, the part one is usually the last one I load up, because while I'm walking and while I'm talking about in part one what the name of the videos are going to be, I come up with the great title that it's going to be. But yeah, we're in 5 wars now, and I apologize. The reason why I come up with Knight of Honor, I've always been fascinated with chivalry and being a knight in society. You know how now that we know throughout history, knights have become the romantic figure of honor and truth and light and freedom, and always being rescuing damsels in distress and things like that. It's like, so it has always fascinated men to want to be chivalrous and to be a knight. So all my life I've been fascinated with, as you all know from watching my videos, I have a military mind, and being good is in my blood. And so being a Knight of Honor, not a dark knight, a chivalrous knight, is what I've always wanted to be since I was a little boy. What little boy doesn't want to pick up a stick and attack some weeds, knock them down because they're the bad guys, and protect. It's instincts in a little boy's blood to protect his mother, to protect his sister, even at a little tiny age. It's just very fascinating that being a man and being who I am, and this trail of honor that I've been doing is quite an amazing story. And I find it interesting that now that I talk the truth about 9/11 and when I first started walking, I always thought it would be nice to, like I said, I'm a knight and I want to try to save this country, and I want to be, my job is to be a Johnny Appleseed for patriotism, and to inspire people to stand up and do things like this, walking for the troops and things. Anything patriotic to inspire other Americans to be patriotic. And here I've inspired patriotism all around the world. People know about me even because of the internet. I mean, I'm not like a household name, which I don't really want to be. After, of course, when I first started, I pictured myself as being world known as a great patriot, and who knows, maybe someday I will be. But that doesn't matter to me. It's not about me. It never has been about me. It's about the truth and freedom, and we've been being lied to for so long, and here we are. Like I said, we're in 5 wars now. Afghanistan, Iraq, Pakistan, Libya, and now Yemen. And where are the people? Why aren't people standing up to our congressman? I mean, the time to call now is, I mean, it's good. I mean, they're gonna escalate this into World War III, and everybody's just sitting around doing nothing. So I'll explain to you what, like I was saying about what brought up the topic of being a Knight of Honor. And I've inspired patriotism all around the world, like I said, because of the internet. And it's fascinating and very interesting that it's a love story. I found my true love, and she lives in Norway, and she was a big part of my walking, you know, for a long time. She was my biggest fan, and then we fell in love, and then I went to Norway, but she called me a Knight of Freedom. She actually wrote a song about me, and her name's Esther. And losing Esther has been a very tough subject for me. But I walk on, and it's not easy to date people who, even if they're from Ohio or Pittsburgh, or, you know what I mean? So falling in love with a girl from the other side of the earth, it was hard on us, and you know, and it didn't work out. So, but it doesn't change how I feel about her. I love her with all my heart and soul, and she'll always be my love for her. I say, you know how that song, I left my heart in San Francisco? Well, I left half my heart in Norway, and it's up on the Forbord Mountain. It's above the town of Frosta. I found a place near Frosta. It's an amazing mountain called Forbord Mountain, and that's where it's at. Always looking out for my friends who live in Frosta, Norway. I love those people. They're great people, my friends in Norway. But once again, as a Knight of Honor, I have to keep moving and keep fighting for freedom, because a song was written about me. So I was talking to a friend of mine in England today, and I was telling her about how I hurt my knee at my DJ job last Saturday night, and yeah, I was jumping around, getting crazy as always, and I jumped off the stage doing this air guitar skit I do, and I twisted it really bad, and I haven't been able to walk very well all week. But like I was telling my friend Larissa, I have to walk, because I just have to. I know I can. It hurts, but nothing. I mean, I've walked with 2 broken feet. I mean, one each. No, at separate times, and this is the second time because of my DJ jobs that I twisted my knee, and I had to walk with a twisted knee. And so, I mean, I've done it before. So, and my friend Larissa from England, she called me a knight once, because I was telling her how I you know, admire the knight being, knights and armor and things like that, and she said that I'm a knight. So I'm happy people look at me as a Knight of Honor, and so I'll see you in part 2. Thanks for joining me.